We can now bring in France 24's fix Fady Hossam, who was recently evacuated from Gaza. Fady, thank you so much for speaking to us and coming in into the studio. I know that you've been in Paris a couple of days now. You've just left Gaza for the first time in your life.
Thank you for being here also with you.
How's it been being in Paris?
Yeah, I mean, it's big change from Gaza to Paris. It was in the first, even from Gaza to Kerem Shalom to the Israeli side, where we crossed in the first place we sit. It was shocked for me because it was. I start to find a normal life that we haven't seen for like almost two years now. There's completely different between Gaza and Paris. And also because our work was during the war as a fixer journalist, between the people. So we saw a lot of people are suffering between the camps, between the tents. We interviewed a lot of people, injured people, doctors, hospital system, humanitarian workers. So we saw a lot. So I can see the different. I can see how our people in Gaza are suffering right now, and I wish a ceasefire will start soon because they are very tired.
Because you were a fixer, clearly you worked with journalists, so you were constantly seeing, as you said, talking to doctors, looking at the medical system. How was it like not being able to separate yourself from the story? Because at the end of the day, you're staying in Gaza, you're not leaving, you're hearing things going on, you're seeing things. How difficult was that?
Yeah, it was very difficult because, everyone is in Gaza, even, I'm talking the civilians, they are facing so many problems. And also we are watching and listening to them and, film them. And also we are watching the same, we are facing the same problems for our daily life. For example, they are hunger and we are also, but it was more difficult for us because, like, for example, 5 days ago before I was evacuated, I did a short report about the GHF, the people who was injured from GHF. I had to walk from Gaza City to Rafah.
How long
because
was that?
there is no around 10 kilometers just to film with MSF Field Hospital some injured people. So there is no gasoline. So to walk and to do this work without a good food, you are not eating, even bread. Can you imagine? It's very difficult,
So where were you getting your food from?
Okay, food for me, it's because I understand how it's difficult and it's dangerous to go to the Kim area or the GHF sites because you cannot trust you will be back. So I understand it's dangerous to go there. I have to buy it, but also to buy it, it's very expensive. So, for example, just give you like a price about the 1 kilo fries there. It costs 100 shekel, around 20 euros. 1 kilo flour to have like 10 bread only, it costs also the same 100 shekel. And also to have the cash to buy, it's not easy. You have to pay a fee to have the cash because there is no cash in Gaza. It's not allowed from the beginning of the war, from the Israeli side, to bring cash to Gaza. So people are facing so many problems. But other people, for example, my cousin, my family, they have to go. They have to go to the Zikim area, to Netzarim corridor, to Rafah, to GHF. But it's GHF, it's for me, it's a crazy idea to ask some people to come like today and tonight, for example, to work from tonight. So in the morning, they might have something or no. Because the food parcels there, for example, they bought, let's say, 10,000 of the food parcels, but the number who will come, they will be 200,000 waiting. Can you imagine how it's difficult for them? There is no
You have to also go get the food and then you have to walk back to wherever
walk back. Yeah, they have to go to walk back, people, And also it's complicated when you are talking about there is for example, today there is 100 people killed near the GHF site. It's too complicated to decide how they work. So this war destroyed a lot of buildings, yes, but also destroyed the community. Let's be clear, because there is no other way now to talk like before. No, we have to be clear where is everything. The community also was destroyed, There is some gangs working near there. They are trying to steal the food. If someone gets food and he is not, they will try to steal because they are hungry. Which what?
You said there's some gangs working.
Yeah, there's some people, with white weapons, they are trying to steal your food as well. And the shot, maybe it might come from, it's, you know, the GHF area, there's different people working there, you know, the IDF working there, the GHF, the soldier who work for the GHF working there, and there is a group, it's called the group of Yasser Abu Shabab working there, and also there is people trying to take the food from you. So there is a very high risk. The GHF idea, it's not working very well. Gaza before the war.
I think Israel also acknowledges that it's not working well, which is why now they want the UN and other international organizations to distribute aid, even though they won't admit the mistake that the idea backfired.
It's not easy for the UN to work during a war. No, they need a ceasefire.
I want to talk about a ceasefire because earlier this year there was a ceasefire and there was hope that it could become a permanent ceasefire. What was it like being in Gaza and to have that hope taken away when you saw the war resume?
It was 2 a.m. when the war back in March. You mean? It was 2 a.m. Then we wake up for like 100 of airstrikes to Gaza in one moment. And I was in the south and I back to the north. It was a crazy moment. Then we started with, you know, even if the news about the ceasefire, it's not really happening, even it's fake news, but every day we are reading something, we go to sleep with a hope. Without this hope, even with the fake news, you know, we will not continue. People really, you know, they are dealing now with even the fake news for ceasefire, you know. You can't imagine how it's difficult. A father afraid about his kids. A father, he cannot find food for his kids, you know. Okay. Why there is a chance for deal? Why they are stopping it? Hamas and Israel, both sides, they should go to the deal because we are the people who are suffering, the civilians who are suffering. Hamas should accept the deal now. Israel should accept the deal now. It's unbelievable. Now 2025 we are, and look what is happening in Gaza.
Are you hopeful that Gaza will find its way again once this war ends, that people will be able to go back and rebuild a place that the only place you've ever known?
Exactly. But for me, it's my first time to leave Gaza. It's my first time to leave Gaza. Gaza, I mean, we can rebuild it, yes. We can rebuild it, yes. But also we have to rebuild a lot. Now we are talking about almost 2 years without schools.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Generations without schools. And also, it's not only 2 years. Let's back a little bit more before. It was COVID, 2 years. So they studied only 1 year and a half. So can you imagine how much we need to work with the kids, with the children, to teach them? Then we need to fix the community. Our community completely destroyed, you know? It's not like before. People are hunger. They need food. So also to rebuild the building, now people don't care about buildings. No, we don't care about buildings. We care about the Gazan people, the real Gazan people. We miss our people, how we deal with each other. Yeah, it's complicated, so complicated. The international communities, they have to work a lot in Gaza to rebuild it again. The facilities completely destroyed in Gaza.
Yeah, we see that, Fady. I'm going to have to cut you off, unfortunately. Thank you so much for coming in, and I wish you good luck, and we hope a ceasefire can hopefully be clinched soon.
I hope.
Thank
you.